Does he know it off by heart?
No.
Oh.
I think he's a cute one.
Salutations. Salutations, my fellow graduates, faculty, family, and friends. Welcome all to the graduation of the class of 2025. Some of you I've known since I was a little kid. I can tell you right now, the boy that came straight out of St. Marcos is now in St. Joseph's as a man. Others I'm meeting tonight. Either way, I am so proud to celebrate this moment with every single person in this church. The theme of this year's speech is transformation and growth. There is a big difference between transformation and growth. Growth is a steady and progressive process with setbacks and jumps. There's no steady path when it comes to growth. None of us have stopped growing, and we never will. Transformation, which we have all gone through, is more substantial and frequently dramatic. All of us in this church have transformed into young adults who are ready for their future endeavors, whether that be the workforce, athletics, post-secondary, or trades. I resonate with this heaven. Growing up, I was somewhat of a troublemaker. I made many mistakes. I even made a few mistakes this week. I will continue to make mistakes in the path of life. However, we learn from our mistakes and we grow. I have transformed into someone proud to stand in front of me today as St. Joseph's valedictorian. My mission as valedictorian this year is to speak for the people, whether you look like me or not, whether you come from the same background or a different one. I do not care. I hope all my words will be a source of hope. Everyone in this church has support, from the amazing family we have here, including God, our staff, our classmates, and our parents. Now, I could talk about myself all day, but you can jump on my TikTok if you want to. Tonight is really about celebrating the class of 2025. Well, class of 2025, in the words of Dora, we did it. I remember when we were freshmen walking around with school maps printed and trying to find the cafeteria. No pun intended. Our first semester was like a masquerade ball full of missing faces and maps. For many of us, this is our first graduation since kindergarten. Let's take a moment to appreciate that. All the first semester, your first class, your first shower after COVID, your first school sports, spirit days, dances, and the first time somebody said they were going to the washroom and never came out. Through it all, we kept moving forward. Sports were back, spirit was back. I remember when I was a freshman, a wise teacher said, "This 4 years goes by extremely quickly." At the time, I didn't think anything was going anywhere, but just like that happened. Class of 25, we came divided since the beginning of high school. Before we grew up into the beautiful family we become, high school had its challenges. Breakups, power outages, that broke the Wi-Fi, inflation at McDonald's, corrupt senior assassin moderators, and even missed opportunities. But in these moments, we weren't just getting by in the game of life. We were growing and changing. We also had much outstanding and exhilarating school spirit throughout the year, whether it was Color Clash, MCC, or even cheering for each other at CSAC games or GBSSA championships. And I know it didn't happen this year, but that the weird forces of nature gave us some time off school, if you know what I'm talking about. Alright, we also survived some pretty tough exams, getting swerved at bushers, and even the embarrassment of being the only one dancing in the semi-formal circle. The senior itis academic tore apart a lot of classrooms. Whether we realize it or not, every challenge, every heartbreak, or loss was a setback for an even bigger comeback. And when things get hard, we are found that has each other's backs. All these hard times and situations were put in front of us to make us greater than we once were. You can't grow where you're coming from. Somebody once told me, life is a balance, and as young adults on the path of success, we need to remember that being successful comes with balance in our challenged lives. As we go forward into the real world, I want you to remind that success is built on balance, work, and and a lot of other things that go into it, like family. Work hard, play hard, I said. I want you to remember the roads are oysters, and to go make the most of your life and the life that you live. In the words of Kevin Garnett, a total dog and one of the most tenacious players ever touched the court, anything is possible. That means, yes, you looking at me, you are capable of doing inspiring things. Some people may doubt you, and some people say you may not be able to do something. Prove them wrong. People told me I wouldn't even pass my valedictorian. I'm here. And God did. Remember, if you need any help along the way, none of us got here alone. Whether it's a coach, a parent, a teacher, or somebody you know, or your faith, you always have someone there. Look to the left of you, look to the right of you. These are your siblings in Christ. Let's take a moment to thank all the teams, clubs, and staffs who made this year unforgettable. Making incredibly fun educational trips. We had the BSA inspiring students to be great. And for the first time since COVID, the mock trial brought the first win home to St. Joe's. Thank you for the prompt league who gave us a great night, and congratulations to our sports teams for their big hearts and wins. Thank you to everyone who made this school a better place. We also had many trends, devious licks, we learned how to use air fryers, and also developed triple innovations in TikTok. And also for night. Someone once asked me, what makes you different? I replied you can't even spell committed. You can. This goes to me means to always stay committed at all times. I know, don't get me wrong, the whole work hard thing is cliche, but I truly mean it when I say find the rhythm and pace and what works for you. Find what works for you and make a change. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. What you believe is what you will become. If you think you will be rich, you'll be rich. If you think you are the greatest, you'll be the greatest. And I hope all of you, strong individuals and colleagues, future athletes, lawyers, doctors, and people in the workforce, class of 2025, we came, we soared, and we conquered. In the real world, as my parents like to call it, we face challenges and even problems. Nobody said it would be easy. There will be problems you have to fix. But this isn't about the problems. It's about how you deal and maintain. We rely on our Christian values of our upbringing. And I hope all of you learn to forgive others. And yes, I forgive the guy that stole my daughter 5 to 10th grade. The challenges and tribulations will be hard. As one of my favorite rappers, Summer, said, you must crawl before you walk. Hardships are things that never stop going, you never stop going through life. Always something to learn to deal with as time goes on. It is what makes us us. Remember, students lead, teachers lead, staff lead, and the building might even change. But what will forever stay is our spirits and the same values we all believe in. People come, people leave, but always follow your dreams. Class of 2025, as we run forward and move on to the next part of our exciting lives, or as I like to say, make like a bananas split. I hope we all took away at least one thing from this experience. Yes, even the people who are in the washroom the whole period. The people who use ChatGPT to answer people's feelings. We have all left an impact on the school. Whether it was academic, athletic, co-curricular, we have all left an impact on the school. As parents, we don't want us. Don't stop playing, don't stop being. You can make a better place in the world before you leave. I hope you all find your special way to make a difference in the world, whether it's through the workforce, athletics, post-secondary education. Remember, walk your path, not anybody else's path. We're all given a different chapter of ours, and it's dependent on how we live. As we leave this chapter of life, this isn't goodbye, it's see you. Wherever we go, Toronto, Kitchener, China, or even back in America, we will carry these memories forever. Always remember class of 2025. They really don't make it like us anymore. When the teachers stay for a reason. As we part ways like the Red Sea, go big or go home. Be brave and be bold. Be great or be forgotten. The ball's in your court. Class of 2025. One last thing. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Congratulations, class of 2025.